Audio Jungle.
No, this was not the song we were singing a few moments ago. Most of us were in the front line in not sparing the NMPC for, in fact, we have accused them of not being productive. But like we said in the speech, so that it will not be as if you are an agent of attack. It is not as if we say that it is Uhuru. What we have done is that even just last week, the previous week, we were engaging with the NMPC, but when this news also came, we had to also meet with a lot of stakeholders to even find out that it is true. Being true, and the projection that they will meet with up with the 2 million barrel per day, 2 million barrel per day production by the end of this year is something exciting, but it is not yet to Uhuru. So what we do is to encourage them while we keep watch. We also want to remind them, given the concern that you have raised, that Nigerians want more from them. And we want all the forces that will be at play to particularly make petroleum products cheaper for Nigeria. We believe it's a journey. And if we don't get there, we will also engage. I want to assure you. So I will not be in a position to say that an MPC is going to make this thing cheap tomorrow or next, because I'm not a member of the management team. What we have simply done.
Are you also aware that the Dangote also said that it's going to import crude oil when we have a lot?
I think that matter has been resolved. I don't know when Dangote said that, but Dangote has said so many things within the last 1 month, and you expect him to do that as a businessman. If he sees that he's being strangled somewhere, you say it. But when things improve, he has also said, because the last thing we heard and we know from Dangote is that he acknowledged the supply of more crude oil to him, except he's producing beyond what is available, in which an MPC will have nothing to do with. But the quota that have been approved by Mr. President, the NMPC is supplying it to the best of our knowledge.
Are you aware that the cooking gas is in the rise cost now in Nigeria?
Yes, and that is a concern. And that is why we have not also only anchored on crude oil production. We have also noted the stability that we have in the gas production. We want that to translate into reality in pricing, cheap in the cheap prices and accessibility by Nigeria. It's a concern, but we also believe that it's a work in progress. You have seen that Nigeria gave itself a target of 12.2 billion cubic feet by 2030. With the way they are going, they'll be able to meet it, but it will also be on all stakeholders to keep watch so that they do not get carried away and sleep. I believe that by the time the deep shore production increases, there will be more oil, more gas produced, and I'm sure that is going to affect the prices. It is not an easy way. Even me, I'm feeling it, but I think that we just owe them to that support, so that it will not be that as every time we are just on attack. This time around, it has come. Many stakeholders has also encouraged them. Many stakeholders have praised them. We also need to praise them, so that when we come back tomorrow to say also, this one is not going well, it will not be like it is always in your nature to attack an NPC. But so far, they have done a great job. It is not Uhuru. We will, all hands will be on deck to keep them on check, pray for them and support them to do more.
Thank you.
As a coalition of civil society and youth groups, and we are here today in respect of the progress made by NNPCL. If you all can recall, as media partners for the past 3 years, we have been on advocacy of Mele Kyari must go. I've been leading it that Mele Kyari must go. One of our major reasons was the low in crude oil production. As you are aware, OPEC has given us 2 million barrels per day. And based on what those people have been doing, and Nigeria has been finding it difficult to make up to 2 million barrels per day. For the past 2 years, we have been on 1 million, 1.1, 1.2 million barrels per day. But today, they have risen to 1.8 million barrels per day. And we commend them for that, and we are still charging them. They should do more. We must meet up with that OPEC quota. Enough is enough. And the era of wastage in Nigeria has gone. This is a new Nigeria. Every penny, every dime of the government must be accounted for, is needed. Where Nigeria is supposed to generate funds, everybody must stamp his feet for the slips for Nigeria to be generating the necessary fund that is required. Anybody that is performing below, we will not find it easy with that person. And based on this, we commend NNPC for rising from 1.2 to 1.8 million barrels per day. And we are charging them. We are charging them. They should meet up the OPEC quota given to Nigeria, 2 million barrels per day. That is the reason why we are here. And I will be calling on Comrade Kola Wale Josie to take on the press statement.
Of press statement by Coalition of Civil Society Group for National Prosperity and Efficiency in Governance, led by Guardians of Democracy and Development Initiative, during a national solidarity rally to celebrate the NLPCL, its partner and security agency, for the supersonic increase in crude oil production on Tuesday, November 19, 2024 in Abuja. Comrades, gentlemen of the press, we are here today after our rally across the city of Abuja in celebration of the achievement of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NLPCL, particularly in hitting 1.808 BPD oil production, which looked impossible. Some months ago, they have our praise, endorsement, and respect on this. And we owe them this solidarity as encouragement. Of a truth, NNPCL, being the company in charge of our most valuable natural resources and main source of revenue as at today, has always had the misfortune of being bashed at all corners by Nigerians. Indeed, most of the frontline leaders of this coalition have not spared a moment to criticize and even attack the leadership of the NLPCL. But the job of civil society is to engage, and that's what we are doing. In doing so, when you criticize and reject what you think is wrong, you must not hesitate to openly applaud and celebrate what is crystal clear, right? Yes. We therefore seize this opportunity to most warmly applaud and congratulate Malam Kyari, Group Chief Executive Officer of NLPCL, as this management team for achieving these feat, which is remarkable, which is a remarkable milestone in the annual of this issue of crude oil production in Nigeria. Third, it has been the initiative of Kyari NLPCL to establish the war room in June this year. We must also extend credit to NLPCL partners, private security outfits involved, and our very valued security agency coordinated by the Office of the National Security Advisor for their effort in eliminating security challenge and calming the national economic sabotage that have hindered crude oil production in Nigeria. The War Room initiative has proven to be a masterstroke. Nigerians save for the war's chronic and are no longer in doubt that 2 million PBD crude oil production targeted is reality. We must recall that in the past few years, Nigeria has not only been struggling to meet its OPEC quotas, it has indeed struggled to keep production at about 1.5 million PBD. In fact, before the inauguration of the War Room in June 25, 2024, production was at 1.430 BPD. And just to show that this initiative is a game changer, it hit 1.7 million BPD in August 2024. And now in November, it is at 1.808 million BPD. Therefore, signaling that the target 2 million BPD is by all current production authentic is achievable. In fact, the nation's story in crude oil production before now is a very troubling one. Insecurity, instability, crude oil theft, vandalism combined to cripple the whole outcome chain. The country, which indeed revenue from the NNPCL trailed economically, but due to ingenuine determination, persistence, and goals-targeted activities, each of these impediments were tackled and brought under control. The easy theft of crude oil in Nigeria and cluster of illegal oil refineries are no longer usual occurrences. And for all we know, the war is on and other production efforts are made to show up production beyond 2 million BPD here short. This is something very remarkable, and beyond celebrating, we must rise to support the efforts in every way we can. Even though prayers, goodwill, and advocacy together, we must make Nigeria better. We must make Nigeria better. It is important to note both the increase and stability in gas production. This is another achievement by the NNPCL, especially with Nigerian transition to gas, with production today at 7.4 billion cubic feet per day. It is an indication that the 1212 BCF deep production for 2030 is at reach. All we need is to support and also point out errors where they exist. Also, the recent complaints about local petroleum production importation and local distribution are over. NNPCL supports local production and seamless distribution, but has only promised to import where the need arises, which is in the interest of Nigerians who should have access to products to produce at the best possible price. It is equally important to put the local market in check to avoid exploitation. In addition, the sale of crude oil to Dangote refineries in our readiness to do so to other emerging refineries reinforce good faith in local refineries and oil production. The Nigerian oil industry led by the NNPCL can be said to be on safe sail. Again, we wish to salute the NNPCL led by Madam Kyari for keeping their eyes on the ball, despite occasional attacks from critical Nigerians like some of us. We hope to be here at the end of the year to celebrate again the 2 million BPD expected. We shall all keep our eyes on it, encouraging all stakeholders to ensure its achievement. Finally, let us thank President Bola Ahmed, GCFR, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for providing the needed leadership and direct those achievements. Indeed, with results like this, the renewed hope agenda is a reality. Thank you. Of the greatest Nigerian people.
No, they have the press take you.
Understand that a good thing has come to Nigeria, and you as a father of the nation, you are here to receive our visitor from America. Please, can you shed a little bit light on what Nigerians will stand to benefit from SOFI organization, please?
Audio Jungle.